Hey, I'm James with Columbia Credit Union, and you can call me James.
Hey, I'm Aaron with A.C.T. Builders, but I want you to call me Awesome. Nice.
So, awesome, Aaron or Awesome. Thank you for inviting us to your project today. This is great. Before we start looking at your home remodel project, why don't you tell us a little history about A.C.T. Builders?
Sure. Well, we started in 2004. The A, the C, and the T is for myself and my parents, so we're a family-run business. My dad, Charlie, and I are the primary that are involved with the day-to-day operations. Then my mom's name is Terry, so that's the A, the C, and the T. We focus on primarily custom residential projects, whether it be a new home, extensive remodels, all the way down to, smaller hall bathrooms, kitchens, anything that's a custom residential project is our specialty.
And I'm excited because we're going to see a few of your homes that you remodeled over on the virtual edition. So we're going to see a lot of different varieties and different ways of designing a home. So it's going to be great.
True. Yeah, we've got a lot of variety in our projects this year. We've got existing homes that we've done full remodels on. We've got existing homes that we've done partial remodels in different places. We've
been seeing a lot of homes in the 80s and 90s being remodeled. When I walked in here, it looked like it was present day. I anticipated walls, not a lot of square footage, but when I walk in here, I saw a huge house, huge room, and really there was not that much overhaul. You didn't increase the square footage of the home, right, but you pretty much just created a different view, a different aspect of it.
Yeah, we were able to accomplish a lot in this house by doing relatively little. When you did walk in before, there was a sunken living room, there was lots of doorways, lots of small rooms that didn't really make sense, didn't flow. The space was used fairly inefficiently. And so by removing basically 3 walls and turning 4 rooms into one great room, we've created a space that really allows the family to entertain, to have their grandkids over, and just kind of flow through the space and use it a lot more efficiently than it was previously.
Yeah, because with the way the walls were structured, with the way they were built before, it's kind of like you're going through a maze, and you kind of like someone's coming down the hallway, and then especially the kitchen here. Right. I mean, it's just so much more space.
It really is. We were able to really expand the size of the kitchen, even though we didn't relocate it or even take any more space for the kitchen. We were able to really expand it by removing some walls, moving one door, and just kind of creating a better flow and traffic pattern. We eliminated a small breakfast nook, essentially, that they had over onto the side that's now this kind of coffee bar area. That wasn't necessary now that we were able to do the island and attach the dining room more efficiently to the space.
When I walked through that front door, the first thing that caught my eye was an updated floor and the cabinets. Mm-hmm. Now, throughout the remodel tour, we have, from each remodeler, they talk about their special relationship they have with their vendors and their suppliers and how they team up with the client to make sure they are capturing their vision and accomplishing the goal of updating that home to where they need it to be. So can you talk to us a little bit about your relationship with CFM and DeWills and how you guys came together with the client?
Yeah, we're thrilled with our relationship with both CFM and DeWills. Obviously, all of the cabinets throughout the entire project are from DeWills. We worked through a custom design to fit the space. Everything was custom built for this project. The clients were able to go into their beautiful new showroom, talk over what the space is going to look like, see the finishes, pick out their selections, and really kind of narrow down everything that we need for this project to function in the way that they wanted it to. And then the same thing goes with CFM, right? They've got a great selection from so many different vendors. It saves us so much time over having to go down into Portland and hit all of the different tile showrooms. We can take them one stop, get everything taken care of in one quick stop. One of the advantages that we have is we have a full design staff in-house that actually works for us directly. We have employees that manage all of our own design, and so those employees work in conjunction with our vendors, with our designer at CFM, with our designer at DeWills. And so that really gives us a leg up and an advantage to really be able to manage the project, pull it together efficiently and quickly, and get all of the items that the client wants or needs for their home.
Dare I say, that sounds awesome. So Aaron, tell me a little bit about the transition from the kitchen to the living room and some of the upgrades you did here.
Sure. In this house, when you came into the entryway, there was 3, maybe even 4 sets of French doors that all kind of partitioned off different rooms. Where you're standing was previously a sunken living room, and then right around where I'm standing transitioned up into a formal dining room that was separated with a really narrow doorway into the kitchen. And so we were able to take out those French doors, take out those non-bearing walls, raise the sunken living room floor so that the whole space could flow together neatly as one, allowing them more space to kind of spread out their furniture, enjoy the television space, enjoy a connected space with the kitchen, and really just kind of flow through the whole house a little bit more efficiently with the space that they did have.
My teammate at Columbia Credit Union and Business Outreach, Shannon Decker. Are you aware of Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows Shannon Decker. She's been in the banking industry for a lot of years. She's been with Columbia for almost 8 years. She has a very great presence in Clark County. And she has probably a lot of clients that you work with for the remodeling part. They reached out to us for the financing. And she's been loving this virtual edition because there's a lot of things that when she does help that client with the financing and lead them to the appropriate person with Columbia Credit Union to help with that, she really never gets to see the end result. So that's another reason she loves this. But financing is so important with projects like this because when I look at this property, there's so much more room. They can keep expanding and expanding. Are they planning to do anything else with this home, with all this land that they have?
Right. Yeah, we do. We have a couple of things that are in the works right now. We're actually building a guest house or an ADU on the property for the mother-in-law to move into, for the husband's mom. It's a great way for them to get her close so that they can be a support system without having to bring her into the house. And so that's about halfway done right now, just outside the back. We're also talking about next summer the potential of maybe doing a covered patio out the back, as well as residing the home, doing some new trim, roofing, bringing some form of technology and maybe solar panels, something like that into the house. So there's options. There's always options, and we're always kind of working towards that next thing. And we're thankful that we have clients that trust us to continue to move forward.
So Aaron, we came into the bathroom. You told me there's quite a transformation here. And when I look at the shower, I've seen a few remodels around this Clark County tour. Every time I come into a bathroom remodel, it seems like I need to join a membership because these showers nowadays are just amazing, extremely impressive. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you did in the bathroom here?
Sure. I mean, back in the day, everybody loved the big, huge soaker tubs, right, with a small shower and then a relatively modestly sized bathroom to fit that many fixtures in it. And so what we did here is we took out the existing corner tub, converged that space with the previous shower space as well to create this really large shower with the bench, the multi-heads. And then we reconfigured the space as well to move the toilet so that they could have access to the toilet from outside the house as well. They entertain quite a bit. They have a hot tub outside, so they wanted to be able to get in and out of the bathroom from outside without having to transition through the rest of the house. And we were able to do that in this space.
So this is what you're talking about, Aaron, just outside entertainment, barbecue, croquet, and they just come right in here rather than walking around in front of the house.
Right?
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. There's a toilet and then as well as an additional sink. So this portion could be cut off from the rest of the house very easily, so that your guests aren't transitioning through your house into space that they don't need to be in.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
What